Traders, hello again. I'll just bring the stats across. Look, I'm so prepared. Okay, so this is the pound US dollar. I'll just start the test. Okay, there we go, just so I don't forget. Later on, start embarrassing myself when I start hitting the spacebar and nothing happens. Alright, so months processed, 18.26. Get that mouse cursor out of the way. 4 trades so far. And obviously it's 100% win rate, but this is too early days to really be, drawing any weight to that at all. 2.8% return. So my first trade was actually incorrect lot sizing. It was too small. So I had it calibrated in the data center to the euro US dollar. I don't know why it's different, but it is. So that should be around, nearly 5%, because it was around 2% made on the first trade I did. Alright, so we'll go to 20 months. And also, I believe Connor Murphy is free during the day today because I've got work on tonight. And we might be able to get Trade Talk cranking. Which, there's been some moves. There's been some moves on his trades and also my trade as well. Not that positive, but I like to show the realities of trading, and you cannot be right all the time. Anyone that says I can be right all the time, 80% is possible. Yes, I've seen traders with that, and a sustained period of winners. But in the reality of things, you're going to have losing trades. So I'm calling that already my USD CAD. I think it's going to be, but we'll see. All right, so I'll zoom out with the daily. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's a dishwasher in the background. Apologize in advance if it does throw out the audio a little bit. I don't think so. Terrible day today in Perth. Alright, so we'll get the candlesticks back. There's not really a defined resistance level yet, so we're trading in sort of uncharted territory. That could be a potential trade, really. $275. And I think we're good to go. So it's 1%, but 2 positions per trade, totaling 2%. Okay, so 1% was for that, the defined take profit of a 1R, and then the other one has no define, and it's just a trailing. So I let that go and hopefully capture a nice trend formation potentially. Most of the time that does not happen though, so I just prepare you for that. I mean, you usually make a little less than what your first trade made you typically, but that's why it's also important to have 60-odd% win rate with this system too. So we're in this trade. We'll get open positions up. I think now we've got a defined resistance level here because we're in uncharted territory previously. We'll get the account history up. Alright, I'll zoom out. Okay. So we're now through 19 months of data as well. What I'll do is I'll go to the weekly and I will just that's, I'm going to put that in there. Okay, so I think that's fair. That's what happened though, and encountered quite a lot of resistance at the 157 sort of price point. I sort of suffered a little bit there, but that's okay. So we could get a sell here potentially. I'd like it to break down past these lows. Would be nice to see. Maybe not. We might see it sort of trail away sideways for a little bit, which, you know, the currencies can tend to do sometimes. No, we're seeing a bit of a recovery. So I'm just waking up to the day still. Worked last night. It's bed at about 3. The things we do for money. The things we do. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, so that's 20 months processed, which would be actually 8 months of raw testing, because I run 12 months on the weekly chart just to get some support and resistance levels initially, just so I have some levels on the chart so I can actually have some structure. 67% win rate. It's only 6 trades, so I'll call it there, guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll leave a time note in the description section. So I understand you're going to have to just look at the description section, and also if you're keen to get a copy of this software, again in the description section there's a discount available. I think it's still $70, so it's $299 normally US, but it gets it down to $229. So that's a one-off payment. That includes the data as well, so monthly. I mean, it's not like ECN. You can pay for the better data, but that's a monthly fee. You know, if you're really, I don't still, and it's not, you know, it's good. It's good practice for Forex Tester. It's like flight simulating. It's like a flight simulator for you know, your trading. Anyway, guys, I'll end it there. Thank you for watching. Trade Talk potentially with Mr. Murphy today as well. So keep your eye on that on the Twitter. Trade Talk. Pippin ain't easy. Bye.